Welcome back, children. Today we can see what are the different types of operators that can be used with the where clause. Last class we studied about select query. Along with the select query, we can specify the condition by using the where clause. These are the things we discussed already. And what are the different operators that can be used in SQL? Operators in SQL are categorized into 4 different types. They are arithmetic operators, relational operators, logical operators, and certain special operators. So already we studied about the operators in Python. Same type of operators are here in SQL also. See, the arithmetic operators that is supported in SQL are plus, minus, star, division, and percentage sign. Here double slash is not there. Single slash, that will give you the actual divided value. And the relational operators are less than or equal to, greater than or equal to, equal to. Equal to means single equal to sign. Here double equal to is not there. It is single equal to, and this is not equal to. This is known as not equal to. Not equal to can be used in 2 different ways. One is this method and the another one is this method. Any of these 2 methods you can use as the not equal to sign. And the next one is the logical operators, not, and, or. These are the logical operators. And certain special operators are there. They are between. They are not sign, they are the keywords. Special operators are not symbols, they are the keywords. They are certain words between, in, distinct, like, not like, is null, is not null. We will study all these special operators in detail in the next class. Today we can study about the arithmetic operators, relational operators, and logical operators. So first of all, I will open MySQL here. Just type MySQL or search for MySQL. I got the MySQL icon. Just enter the password. Now I got the screen here, MySQL screen. And I can type it here, select 5 plus 4. And press the semicolon. Press the enter key. You will get the answer here. Just, I don't know whether you noticed or not. I didn't use any table name over there. I didn't open the database also. It is just a simple scalar expression. If you want to do any scalar expression without mentioning the table name, then you don't want to open the database. Without opening the database, you can perform the operation. Select 5 plus 4, you got the answer. See the answer there. See the difference. Select 5 plus 4, see the heading. Heading is this one. 5 plus 4 will be the heading and the answer is displaying there. You can write it like this. Select any arithmetic operation you can perform over like this. See, you got the answer. Whatever the heading you are using, whatever the expression you are using along with the select statement, that will be the heading. And you will get the answer. One more time I will try out this one. Select 6 plus 5 plus 6 into 3. 5 plus 6 into 3. So it's a scalar expression. You got the answer there. So that means 6 into has a high precedence. 6 into 3 is done first, plus 5 is done, you got the answer 23. So this type of scalar operation, you can perform it here without opening the database. So that means you are not performing operation on a table. You just want to perform simple scalar expression. So that is why I didn't open the database over here. And next type of operators is relational operators. So relational operators are greater than, less than. These are the different types of relational operators. And logical operators is not, and, or. Now we can discuss these relational operators and logical operators in the form of a table. We can perform these operations on a table. So the next setup, just go through the next slide. Here, create a table loan with attribute account number, customer name, loan amount, installment, start date, end amount. So when you create the table, first identify the content of the table, or first identify the attribute of the table. See, the first one is account number. Sometimes the question will be given like this, or they will give the question in this format. They will give the attribute name and its data type also. If the data type is not mentioned in the question, then we have to assume what will be the data type. Depends upon the attribute, you have to decide the data type there. If the question is in the first format, then we have to decide what should be the data type. So account number, SCCNO means normally it will be account number. Account number means it is integer value. Next is custom name. See that you cannot use any space in between the attribute name. No space for the attribute name. Custom underscore name, that is supporting, but no space in between the attribute name. Customer name. So that means it will be the character or worker. We studied two types of data types, two string data types. One is character and one is worker. And the next one is loan amount. Loan amount is normally a numeric value, so that means integer. And next is installment. That is also an integer. Next is start date. Start date means it will be date data type. Date data type. And the next is int amount. That is also an integer value. So the first step you have to write, you have to create a table with this attribute. And based on that table, you can perform this operation. So I will try out all these queries in MySQL. First step, we have to create the table, and the second question, insert the values or records into the above table. So first we are going to create the table loan, and we are going to insert the value into the table. See, already I just created the table here. First of all, you have to open the database. So how can you open the database? What is the query to open a database? Use standard 12. Yes, this is already created the database. So that is open. Next, I just want to create a table loan, which is already created in my screen. Anyway, I'll type the query here. Create table loan, create table loan, account number, integer, comma, custom name. It is given in the question, custom name, character of 10 or 20. Now, what is the next attribute given in the question? So, next attribute, account number, custom name. Next is loan amount. Loan amount. So, I'll type it here. It is loan amount. Loan amount. Loan amount. It is integer. And installment. Installment. That is also integer. Next is start date. Start date, and its data type is date, and one more is there, that is int amount. It is also integer. So this is the way you can create a table. This is a query. Just go through the query. Create table, table name. Here the table name is loan, and inside the bracket you have to mention the attribute and its data type. After the data type, you have to separate it by using comma. You can use, I told in the last class, you can use use the data type as integer or int. Any one of this you can use it over there. And after mentioning all the attribute, close the bracket with a semicolon. When you press the enter key, its table is already created, table loan is already existing, which is already created. So that is why this error is coming over there. And the next step, you have to insert the values into the table. I'll show you the table here. Select star from loan. Select star from loan. You can see the content of the table now. Already is created and 4 records are inserted. Yes, I will insert one more record into the table. Go through the query. Insert into, what's the table name? Loan values. Insert into loan values. And the first one, you have to insert this account number. The first one, you have to insert the account number. So I am going to give the account number as 5005, comma, and the next one is custom. In this order, you have to give the values. The same order, you have to give the value. The next one is custom name. So cus name cus name means its character value. So you have to enclose either a single quote or double quote. So that cus name is inserted. And next one is loan amount. I am going to give the loan amount as 32,000. And next is installment. Next is 12 installment. Next start date. I told you start when you enter the date, you have to enter year, month, day format. 4-digit year, 2-digit month, and 2-digit day. So I am going to enter it as is day and month and day. Next is interest amount. I am going to give the interest amount as it is 20,000. Yes. One record is inserted. Just press the enter key. Yes, query OK means there is no error in that particular query. There is no error at all. So record is accepted and stored in the table. Right? Now I'll show you. I'm not typing the query again. I'm just using the up arrow. Just see. I'm just selecting the select start from loan. You can see 5 records are there in the table. Understood all of you? Now one by one question we can do it in the screen. What's the first question? List account number, int amount, cust name and start date. You want to display account number, int amount, cust name and start date. So how will you do that one? Select account number, SCNO, cust name, start date, comma, then one more is there, that is int amount, from, you have to say the table name, from loan. Yes, you got the answer. So this is the output, what you are expecting for that question. And the next question, see the next question, what is the next question? Display the account number, cust name of the customer. You just want to display only account number and cust name of the customer whose installment is more than 30. So we are going to type the query, see account number and cust name. I am just editing the previous query. Yes, we just want to edit only the previous query. Cust name from loan and your condition where installment, what's the query? Where installment more than 30. So where installment greater than 30. Where installment, just see what is the spelling of installment, INSTAL, same spelling. And here, yes, you got the answer. Only one particular customer whose installment is greater than 30, that is displayed here. So along with the where clause, you can mention the condition. Depends on the question, you have to mention the condition. See, I just use relational operator greater than sign here to specify the condition. And which is the next question? Next question is calculate and display the total amount as installment into int amount. You have to calculate and display the total amount as installment into int amount. So I am going to use the query select. You have to display. So select. Display means select itself. What do you want to display? You want to calculate and display total. So total amount as installment into int amount. So I am going to write installment into int amount. Int amount. You can use any letter, capital letter or small letter. SQL is not case sensitive. So you can use any letter, capital letter or small letter. Select installment into int amount from loan. See the query and press the enter key. You will get the answer. See the heading. Heading is installment into int amount. Whatever the expression you are giving after the select will be the heading. So that will be the heading. I am going to edit this query. I can write the query like this. Select installment into int amount as, I am going to give the heading as total amount. See, in this way you can give the query. Select installment into int amount, that is a scalar expression, as total amount. So now see the output, the For the output, what will be the heading? Heading will be total amount. Whatever you are giving the inside that double quotes or single quote, ask. After that ask, that will be the heading. Heading of that expression. See, I'll change in. Instead of this one, I am just using only total. Only total, and just run the query. So what will be the heading? You will get the heading as total itself. So you can change, instead of that scalar expression, you can change the heading by using the keyword as. The same query, just copy down all these queries into your notebook. Instead of using as, you can use this way also. So without this as also, you can use it. See, you got the answer also. So that means after the scalar expression, just place one space, and whatever the heading you want to give it inside the single or double quote and give the expression, give the heading. So you got the answer. Now, what's the next question? Next question is this one: display the cost name of the loan holder whose installment is more than 10 and less than 30. See the question, condition part: installment more than 10 and less than 30. That means installment is greater than 10 and less than 30. It will be a range. Installment must be in between 30 and 10 and 30. What do you want to display? Name of the customer. So we can write the query like this. I am not typing the query again. I am just using the up arrow to extract the previous query. Yes, I got this query, and select. You just want to see only the customer name. So I am editing this query. Instead of this account number, I just want to see only customer name. From loan where installment greater than 10, and see that I am using both relational expression and relational operator and the logical operator. And installment, again you have to give that attribute name, installment less than 30. Go through that where clause. In our question is like this. See that installment more than 10 and less than 30. That means installment is in between 10 and 30. In between 10 and 30 means I just written the query as installment greater than 10 and installment less than 30. So all the records whose installment greater than 10 and less than 30 will be displayed on your screen. So for these customers, their installment is in between 10 and 30. So if you want to include 10 and 30, then you can change the query as greater than or equal to 10. That means 10 also will be included. In the previous case, 10 is not included. Greater than 10 and less than 30. So that means in between 10 and 30. Here I am using both 10 and 30. So less than or equal to. Less than or, just see where I am using that equal to sign. Less than or equal to. Greater than or equal to. So after that symbol, that equal to sign is there. Now press the enter key. You will get the answer now like this. So that means it's including both 10 and 30. All of you understood the query? Now see the next question. Next question is this one. Display account number of the loan holder whose int amount is other than 3,500. Whose int amount is other than 3,500. That means interest amount is other than 3,500. We can try out the query. I am editing the same query. I am not typing the query again. Yes. I just want to see only the ACCNO. So ACCNO from loan where what is the condition given in the question? Int amount other than 3,500 means I can say not equal to 3,500. All of you understood? Other than, that means all the account holders account number whose installment int amount is other than 3,500. Just you got the answer there. Now, if you want to see, instead of along with account number, if you want to see the customer name also, then use this customer_name. Now, you got the answer. Along with you want to see the int amount also. Then you can say interest amount, comma, int amount. Now see, you got the answer. So all the records whose int amount is other than 3,500. Now I'll change this one into here. Instead of 3,500, I am going to say it is other than 3,000. All the account holders details whose interest amount is other than 3,000. There will be one person with 3,000 is there. So other than 3,000. So you got the answer there. I think all of you understood. Now we can see the next question. What is the next question? Customer name, loan amount, whose start date is either this one or loan amount is 40,000. Start date is 2019 10/10. We can write the query. Select a customer number. What are things you want to display? We just want to display customer name and loan amount. Customer name and loan amount. Yes, customer name, loan amount, from loan where what's the condition? Start date is either 2019 10/10. So that means start date equal to 2019 10/10, or the next one is loan amount is equal to, what is the loan amount? Loan amount equal to 40,000. Loan amount equal to 40,000. Yes. See the query, see the where clause. Start date is this one or loan amount is this one. See, there are two conditions. They are combined by using OR operator. You are checking whether the start date is equal to. Here the equal to sign, only one equal to is there. Just like Python, there is no two equal to is there, only one equal to. It is used to compare whether the start date equal to this one or loan amount equal to 40,000. Two conditions combined by using OR operator, logical operator. You got the answer. All of you understood? Now next, see the next question, the last question. Display the customer name, installment and int amount of all loan holder. Customer name, installment and int amount. We can write the query. Same query I am updating. Loan amount and int amount. Each and every time you don't want to type the query. So here customer name, loan amount and int amount, comma, int amount from loan. There is no condition mentioned in the question. You just want to display only customer name, loan amount and int amount. Just press the enter key, you got the answer. See, whatever you given there in that attribute name, that same attribute is will displayed here. Customer name, loan amount and int amount. So now what we studied in today's class is different types of operators. Arithmetic operators, relational operators and logical operators. And there will be one more type of operators is there, that is special operators, which we can study in the next class. Okay, so all of you create a table loan, and after that just try out all these queries. Write down these questions into your notebook. Write the answer also along with the question. Okay children, now we can see next class. Thank you.